Last week, Tell Mama reported that anti-Muslim hate incidents have trebled. It follows recent reports anti-Semitic incidents have hit a record high. We must all challenge all forms of threat, prejudice, racism and hate. So when ministers heard the words from the former deputy chair of the Conservative Party of a Muslim mayor saying that his mates are Islamist extremists and that he has been taken over by Islamists, is any Home Office minister now prepared to stand up and say that not only were those words about the London mayor wrong, but they believe they were Islamophobic and should be condemned as such?
Within 24 hours of those words being used, this Prime Minister took immediate action in removing the whip from that individual. If only all leaders of every political party were as quick in removing the whip from those who spread hatred in our community as Rochdale sadly demonstrates, they don't.
Yvette Cooper.
I'm sorry that the Minister, who I know takes issues seriously, chose not to respond to the question that I asked. Because rightly, on all sides of the House, we have called out and condemned anti-Semitism and must continue to do so. But if government ministers cannot openly challenge Islamophobia, they play into the hands of extremists, both far-right and Islamist extremists, and he will know that hate crime fuels extremism. If the government took any of this seriously, they wouldn't have just ditched plans for a new hate crime strategy or left it 9 years to update the countering extremism strategy. So does he agree? It's not just their inability to say the words, it's their failure to act that is leaving our communities exposed.
I'm sorry that the Honourable Lady doesn't see the action as clearly as others in this House do. The whip was removed immediately because anti-Muslim hatred is wrong. There is no hierarchy in hatred. There is no hierarchy in racism. It is all wrong. Anti-Muslim hatred is wrong, and the support that some have given to Islamist communities in our country is tragic, and this government will work against it. That is exactly why we have prescribed Hizb ut-Tahrir, because we will work against hatred from whichever community, in whatever way it comes.
Lawrence Robertson.